Good day, everybody, and welcome back to Rimworld. Last time we got quite a lot of work done. We managed to finish off the freezer now that we have a decent enough power source. We are slowly working on the almighty geothermal generator, and we do already have a patch of steam when we get it. Actually, have a few, thankfully, in this little area. So, today we're going to look a little bit more about looking after our pawns. So, Fernandez here is a minor break risk. Low expectations, that's okay. 8 without table. Awful bedroom, slept in the cold. Now, there's not much I can do right now about the bedroom being awful. I suppose I could give everybody a little end table. So an end table attached to a bed will increase the comfort level of that bed. If it's well made, it will also improve the state of the room. Now the next thing I want is a big old workshop. So I think the way I'm going to go about this is I'm going to order all of that to be mined out. I'm just going to do that. At the same time, we will order this to be mined out. Those holding walls to be removed. And we'll want to get those deconstructed as well. So we have a task for a big old workshop. Then we need a rec room. Somewhere for folks to go and chill. So also, just going to take out the edge of the mountain there so that I can build it into the mountain wall. All of that done then. Let's get to work. Now it might take a little while because people have to clean and haul still. Saw there that a quest expired. We have another animal tamed, that's always fun. There we go, then Happy slowly digging away at this. Up here, we're just gonna extend the wall along a little bit. See, the growing of the crops is going well. In terms of food, we maybe don't have the most meat in storage, but we've got plenty of vegetables. And there we go, looks like people are done for the day. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a small stockpile here. Now this is only for stone chunks. I want people to be able to access these quickly to go over to the stonecutters table. And then we have our first case of tattered apparel. So, if a bit of clothing gets under 50% integrity, let's say, people get a little shirty about wearing it. Something we need to keep an eye on. Now, thankfully, we've got a whole lot of cloth in here. So once the workshop is done, let's start looking into that. In the meantime, we are going to need power line all the way up to the workshop. Unfortunately, it can't go all the way around just yet. Because we're going to need to smooth out some surfaces. And where it can't be smoothed, we are going to need to mine it out and replace it. Our first event of the day, a pack of manhunting turkeys. It's only 4 of them. Let's get everyone drafted up and over by the door. Sadie gets the day off. Is Benji, who will adopt that position. Now, in order for this door to be held open, we're going to walk happy up to it and then straight back. And there we go. The problem has been dealt with. And suddenly we have a lot more food than we used to have. With the deaths of the turkeys. See there, Benji getting straight to work on the butchery. We have a steadily growing collection of animals. The goat should be giving birth today. That's very nice. We're going to need to do something about Fernandez's clothing situation soon, I feel. But I do want to get the power hooked up if I can before I do. There we go. Goat Doe 1 has given birth and we have a new baby man goat. I'm going to call him Billy. Now, animal corpses are set to be stored there. Ah, I forgot to set them to be stored in the freezer. Okay. Because we don't really want animal corpses being stored in here. It's warm, and they'll go off. Which isn't ideal. And we are starting to get a little low on wood again. So I'm just going to order a few trees to be dismantled. And 2 of our does are sick with the flu. That's a shame. Hopefully they'll be okay when our animal handler gets up. They can start dealing with that. I just want to check that this will store... Yes, it will. That's a slight problem. But we can deal with it. So, happy took a couple of injuries there when the roof caved in on her. Not too bad, just a cut. Now we've got the column up, we can order this rubble to be removed. Progress is starting to look fairly good. Can now drag the power a little bit further along. And we can start powering everything we have access to now. Gonna run a secondary line up there because redundancies are good, according to the redundant Department of Redundancies. And since we do have part of the workshop hooked up to power, I'm going to sort out the installation here of a tailor's bench. Now, we have an issue. We have blight on a set of plants. plants. So, this is bad. If we don't get rid of this, this will spread to all of the other plants. So, who is our expert plant cutter? Sadie. Mood is happy. So, Sadie, unfortunately, is going to have to wake up. And start hacking these plants off. It's important to make sure the person you're going to do this to is happy. Not the person happy, but the mental state happy. Otherwise, they're probably going to get very pissed off with everything you're interrupting. There we go. So that's the blight dealt with. And Sadie is still very happy. Thankfully we have this little wedding buff here. It's still in effect for a few more days yet. Now, I want people to be happy to work in here. I would like to use stone blocks, but we don't have any. How much wood would we need? Okay. We'll go for wood flooring. And just get a bunch more trees cut down. Then it's going to be the same in here. We do also want the stone to be smooth. Now we have an eclipse. If we were using solar power, that would be particularly bad. Thankfully for us, it's not the end of the world. People will be a bit unhappy because they're having to work in the dark, but other than that, it's fine. And a stallion has self-tamed. Very good. Sadie here, already awake. Getting nice and busily to work here. Currently a little worried that my rec room isn't big enough. We'll see. Now, doesn't this look just so much better now? eclipse has ended. That is a lot of blood. Oh well. Gonna wake Sadie up here. Just that she hopefully goes to bed at a reasonable time. There we go. She might still be up a little bit early, but getting her back onto a real sleep schedule. Happy here, just finishing off the job, making a few more rollies. Do have a lot of smoke leaf in stock. And a pretty scary amount of psychoid as well. We gonna be making drugs soon. It is winter now, temperature's getting down to 9 degrees here in the early stages of winter. During the day, that is. Okay, and now we have a tailor bench. I have to be careful here because I don't want to use all of the cloth that we have. So, for now, I'm only going to order one pair of pants. And since it is Fernandez who is complaining about them, Fernandez is going to get them made. And there we go. Some tattered apparel no longer being worn. That clears that warning. That improves that mood. Everyone's a winner. Hopefully Sadie's now going to floor the rec room. There we go. Now here's a thing. Caravan is approaching a bulk goods trader. One of the guards, a mercenary gunner, is a daughter of DB. Interesting. So, when they come down, we're going to have a little look, see if we have anything worth trading. Gonna be honest with you, I already know the answer's gonna be yes. It's just a case of how much. So, I believe it was it Sadie or Benji? Aww. Our baby goat got eaten by a timber wolf. Where's the trader? There we go. Bill. Let's have a little chat, Bill. So, there's numerous ways you can make the money you need in this game. We could sell some of the animals we've been taming. However, I'm pretty sure we bought the goats, so that's maybe not worth it. The alpacas we do want to keep. We'll sell the stallion. They do have a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to sell the ambrosia and the smoke leaf. And the crappy pants. Now, what do we have? We've got some extra components. Never hurts to have plenty of those. And I think we'll sell them just a few extra bits. There we go. At least we're going to make some money off this. Checking, and yeah, that seems good. Now, we have a raid. Looks like it's just 4 people. However, I do want to try and... I'd like to bait them down here so that the caravan guard attacks them. Also, I need to close that. So, let's get my people readied. Except Sadie, of course. Sadie cannot fight. Now I'm going to order this gate and this one to be held open. I'm going to quickly borrow Sadie just for the purposes of opening that. Now, yeah, I don't think this is going to work actually. I think we may just have to deal with this raid ourselves. So, a knife, a bow, Iqua, and bow. Okay. So let's get our people outside. Get our gunners set up. Now that we've got their attention, Happy is going to run. Oh, they don't appear to want to fight yet. Okay. We have shots fired. Happy has taken an arrow. It's taken 2 arrows, so Happy's going straight to hospital. And we're going to move our gunners up. Still not a good hit chance. Let's see here. Benji is bleeding quite badly, but we have taken one of them down. Inside the wall. Actually, no, I might still need you. There we go. Raid has been repelled, and well, no, that's a dead one. But this 3 hours. See if we can pull off the capture. Nah, I think it would need to be you. Slight cut to the arm. It's not too bad. 3 hours to get the prisoner saved. That could be tricky. Now, here we've got a bit of a problem. Most of our warriors are injured. And we have a crazy horse. And the horse is currently having the better of the disagreement, so I think we're going to need some backup. Alright, we need to get DB rescued as soon as possible. Now that the horse has been dealt with. And then we come up to another bit of a problem. Now, we should dig a few graves, but they're kind of full. So, oh yes, that's the problem. You need blocks to make that. So our injured are getting treated. And Happy has an infection. That's not great. However, that tend was pretty good, so we might make it through this. So we have an extreme break risk. That is Happy. Let's take a look. Ah, yes. So, DB is up. Let's try and figure out where DB's gun went. Ah, it's still there. Very good. And Sadie is throwing a much needed party. So it's all gone a little bit fucky. But the party has helped Happy. Happy is no longer as pissed. The immunity is outmatching everything else, which is good. Now we need our best medic to make sure that Happy is well. You failed. Now we've got a problem because the immunity is getting outmatched a little bit here. And this is a pretty big problem at this point. So as soon as this can be tended, we need it to be tended again, and better. We're also quickly going to order some blocks to be made. Now, can't tend yet, but it's getting a little bit desperate over here. Now we need that medical treatment straight away. Happy's going to have any chance of survival, and it's not looking good. Tend quality is under 50%. I think we're going to lose our first colonist here. Unless something miraculous happens. And there we go. Happy unfortunately succumbed to the infection. But she feels no pain. Well, that's a shame. So, we are going to prioritize the burial. Always best to inter your beloved dead as soon as possible, otherwise people get very upset at seeing them. Understandably, of course. I wouldn't want to walk around and see a random corpse either. Now, we can start putting some stuff together in the rec room. So, gonna bung down a quick billiards table and a poker table. We are gonna have the chess gear reinstalled. And then we want to pop in somewhere for our people to eat. There we go. Now we do have a massive energy deficiency right now. Due to the fact that we're down to just one running generator. Oh yeah, we need chairs at the poker table as well. And as if we didn't have enough problems today, we have another pair of dirty raiders. Thankfully it is just two, but they are armed. So, Benji's going to have to come up here, and Fernandez. I could use DB, but DB is still shaking off the pain of last time. Now, this time we're going to go for careful use of cover. Okay, this isn't good. Ah, but it looks like they are fleeing. Just one casualty was enough. Health-wise, it's not great. You know, once again, we've taken some pretty major injuries. Fernandez very nearly dying of blood loss there. That wouldn't have been good. So we're going to rouse Sadie, because it is fairly critical that we get the hospital cleaned. And now we really need a generator refueling. Actually, we might need a few. And we have a cold snap. So let's check everyone's gear. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need very possibly some more warm clothes. Yeah. Desperately. Sadie would be the other one, and yeah, this temperature is way too cold to be acceptable. So once again, we're going to have to force Sadie into work. Alright, Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Let's go find Fernandez's gun and get that equipped. Now we have one nice thick coat. Let's get another one up for Benji. And Fernandez has a corpse obsession. One of the more quirky and annoying mental breaks you can have, because she's going to dig up a random corpse for everyone to see. And all power generation is down, and I missed whatever that was because I was trying to click away the first and it lagged. So get that dropped. Okay, get that Parker one. Now here's the big problem. All of our plants are dying because of the cold weather. But all of our people are going to be happy enough now with the temperature. And we have a goat being attacked. So I'm going to encourage the wolf to piss off. No, we're going to go and finish this off. Timberwolves are too big of a threat. Now, how bad is the goat? Pregnant again? And as if we don't have enough problems, we now have 3 mad rats. Why would you... No. Don't leave that shit in a doorway, dude. And another raid. This time we have a big advantage in that none of them are using ranged weapons. But we do also have one of our fighters currently going a little bit insane. And another raid at the same time, and this one has bows. Okay. Starting to get the feeling that Randy Random does not appreciate this game. Come on, dude. Okay, it looks like Fernandez has unbroken, which is good. DB is down again. And we're going to lose DB now. It's not going very well. One of the enemy has started a fire. So DB is gone. We may have the chance to get them back at some point. The rest of the attackers have been incapacitated. Looks like hypothermia did a little bit of work for me here. I would try and capture Vol, but it's not going to happen. So we're going to have to settle for the one we do have. So, things looking very bad in the colony right now. And perhaps the worst part, that door's still open. It's fine, I'm sure someone will be up there sooner or later. Fernando's here with quite a bit of blood loss, still healing up. Benji's actually doing alright, all things considered, and looks like we're going to save the prisoner's life. Though the hypothermia is a problem. We should get a heater installed there as a matter of urgency. There we go. That should take care of the temperature in there and bring the vengeful naked one back up to health. Well, I guess that was just a little bit too much. Oh dear. Right folks, I think for today I'm going to leave it here. With everything going firmly to shit. Tomorrow we're going to try and pick up the pieces. Or fail. That is Rimworld in a nutshell. So folks, for today, if you've enjoyed the episode, do all the usual stuff. And I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.